Hello everyone, it's Sean. I'm back again. It's time for another unboxing video because I didn't make any more progress on Voyager this week, so I'm actually unboxing another Christmas present. The Deep Space Nine station from, well, AMT, but it's pretty well round too. So it comes with a small Cardassian ship and a small Defiant, as you can see. It's supposed to be 3300 scale, I think, which is not quite 2500, but do the best you can. And look. I don't know if those are Defiant or not decals. We'll find out when we take a look, but there's the Cardassian ship decals. Oh, okay. White window decals. Excellent. Ooh. So, 16 inches wide, 12 and a half tall. Here is the back of the box. All right, so 2 3/4 inches, so it must be close to 2500 scale. Full color paint guide must be on the inside of the box, like per normal. And what I'm planning to do, if I can use the phaser decals from the 2500 scale Enterprise D, I can put on the weapons ports and then use some spare sprue tree parts to fill in the weapons ports. That might help. And then I can truly make it like the Death Star, a fully armed and operational battle station. Yes. Might as well do that. All right, so I have this 1000 scale. I have the Defiant 1000 scale. And this is not telling us what scale it is. But let's take a look at the assembly steps. So there is the promenade, power core, the docking pylons. Now all these parts can probably be painted separately. The docking ring assembly, the docking ring itself, the promenade and lower ring, so they all, you see, 1, 2, 5, 3, it's how all the things fit in. Display base, upper pylon, so it fits right in the display base at the bottom right there. And then, of course, you still have to add a few more pieces, like the docking ports. Those are the impulse thrusters, I think, that actually move the station. Or maybe that's where the Defiant docks. There's Ops Center. So there's the Defiant assembly, which isn't that complicated on this one, as you can see. And the Cardassian ship, Keldon class, in this case. Okay, so that's the instructions. Next, we'll take a look at the decals. All right, decal time. Here we go. So these are the white windows of the DS9 station. It's hard to see, but there's so many of them, and if you look carefully, you can see how on the side of the box, this is why they make you keep the box, how to decal the Defiant. I don't know what that blue line is running right through there. That's certainly not on the actual Defiant. I promise you that. Tells you what colors to make them. It's probably going to be a folk art color, unless I use AS5 light blue. We'll see. Here are some of the decal markings. And there's the colors. That's almost a dark medium gray from folk art. Here's the Keldon class with all its decals. My goodness, it has a lot. And here we go. So here's some of the sections. My goodness, there's a lot. 11. Okay, 11. Ah, I see. So you have to have a dark enough gray that the light windows will show up. Now, if we take a look at Voyager for a moment, you can see that the white windows clearly show up on there, so the decal should as well. So I think light ghost gray is a good idea for Voyager. I mean, for DS9 to use. All right, so that is that. And then you have the Defiant. Ah, look, see? Just like G-Cals, the Defiant are light blue and aqua. And because it's the Defiant, I mean the 2500 scale, they come in much bigger sections. So that's brilliant. I love that. Okay, good. So I'll put the decals away and we'll go with the next clear pieces. And that's when I'll start using the cardboard backdrop so we can actually see them. All right, clear pieces. Angle. There. Okay, good. So we start with one of these. You can see little window indents there. This is the central clear portion of the station. Good. On its, it's almost the same size as the Enterprise D saucer, in fact. And then you have the other section. See, there we go. That's quite good. And here again, it's almost like a deflector dish. It's almost like the deflector dish of the Enterprise. So are these too, but got all these pieces, and the clear part numbers are there. 22, 12, etc. So all the numbers are there. That's excellent. So I'll put these in their bag and go from there. Be right back. All right, and here we go. So these are all the separate docking arms and everything, as you can see. It's all clear plastic like the old AMT Enterprise D was. All right, let's see here. I don't think there's any pegs and holes. Oop, that doesn't fit together. But there's an example, rough example of how they fit together. Good. And it's somewhere in here that you can put the phaser port decals so that the station actually looks like it's armed. Just separate these for the video. So all the pieces are here. And we have the tiny little pieces. See? Tiny little pieces. These are still on their sprue. This came off, but you can tell it was spot number 28. All right, good. And they all have separate numbers, 27, 28. Oh, well, okay, good. So put them back in their bagging off. There's one thing I wish, and that's that they had less wasted space in these bags. You know, you could have a much smaller Ziploc bag for just these parts, so I would do that in the future. But there's the red part. That's probably from the power core. And then you have all these little white parts, clear parts actually, so I guess these must be related to the, oh, this is probably part of the display stand, all right. See, there's a tiny little part that came off its sprue tree, but you can see the sprue tree here, all these little pieces. I'm going to try to put them back in place on the tree, just put them in here. All right, and then we go, oh, for the biggest bag yet. Wow. Not to worry, we'll get to the Defiant and... Oh, that's neat. Look, you can see through here, the Keldon class, all in white plastic. That's interesting. There we go. That way you can slip the piece in so it falls underneath. There you go. There you are. There we go. Good. Okay. So you just have to open up one more bag. Okay, here we go. So all these pieces, probably the outer docking ring, and you can see the detail here where presumably Cardassian decals will go. And the interesting thing is, look. Oh my gosh. This is very unexpected. There are 1, 2, 3 Defiants. 3 top halves, 3 bottom halves. That's incredible. maybe in case one breaks or something, but here's the other side of the docking ring. That's amazing. I don't know why they included 3 Defiants. I mean, I'm not going to complain. That's amazing. But I don't know that there are any decals for the other Defiants, except for Decals, of course. They seem to have decals for everything. And quite possibly the 2500 scale older DS9 station from FederationModels.com might, just might, have some decals for the Defiant. So, there, and there, there. Good. So everything, I managed carefully to get everything back into its bag. Like so. There we go. Covers back on the box. And there we are. So I will put it back on top of the entire model section there. There you go. Just for now. Good. Alright, so that's all for now. And I filmed this video on the 6th anniversary, October 17th, of the day I first got into model building again. And it all started with this model, the 650 TOS Enterprise that a friend gave me in September of 17, that I got autographed in July of 19 by William Shatner himself as Captain Kirk. That was Montreal Comic-Con. And you can see the updated backdrop wall of my model building studio. So you got my college poster of The Rock, and you've got my high school poster of the Next Generation crew. And my autographed by Peter Weller RoboCop model kit right there. So that's all for now for Sean's model builds on this 6th anniversary. Of course, I will post this on Friday, anniversary week. And we'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.